My name is Cassandra Worster. I'm the Product Training Manager here at Zurn, and welcome to our last new product launch webinar of the day. The typical webinar format for this launch is past launches, where we're going to be talking about a little bit connected flood control systems, flush valves, and faucets, easy gear-driven sensor faucets, the new VMAX V2 World Dryer hand dryer, a little bit about simplification. And then we're going to dive into what's currently being launched, and that would include fire valves, the ZW5000 Pressure True Field Adjustable Fire Valves, our new products that we acquired through the StainlessDrain.com acquisition, a little bit about InSpec and what the new innovations of that tool are and the further capabilities. And then we're going to take a look at the brand new, newly designed Zix fulfillment site. And then we're going to touch upon marketing, and there's a brand new case study I'm going to share with you on that. And after we're done, then we're going to talk about future launches. And these don't follow any specific timelines. We're not making any promises, but we do want to create some awareness. Keep your eyes and ears open for these items. So we have the easy gear-driven sensor flush valves, the pressure-reducing valve 20XL, what's coming in the future for InSpec, and then what also is going to be happening for product training in the future. And then, of course, followed by our resources. And with that, we're going to start with some of our past launches. So you may have heard, hopefully you've heard, about our new connected products. We have our flood control system, which is basic expansion of our backflow prevention that we introduced last fall. We have an automatic shutoff of water supply to prevent building damage. I'm going to get into that a little bit later in some of the future slides. And we also have connected faucets and connected flush valves. And what those both do is they count the number of usages, and then they also calculate the water consumption. And based on that data and based on subscriber preferences, preventative maintenance alerts can be gathered and also consumed by the end user on those. And I'll go over the benefits of that as well. Now, really what we're doing here is we're putting control and peace of mind in the hands of the maintenance crew, the building owner. And we started off by releasing the Connected Backflow Preventer back in October 1 of 2018. And what it provides is real-time detection of pressure changes and release of water out the relief valve. It senses changes in pressure, but it also senses openings, ever so slight, in that sensor, in that relief valve. And put together, what that tells us is how much water is being released out the bottom of that. So there's zone pressure sensors inside of there, and those are then posted to the Plum Smart portal. And based on subscriber preferences, you can determine when you want to be notified of warnings and alerts. So building upon that, then we also added the automatic control valve to the end of it to integrate a fully connected flood control system. Now, these are placed inside of buildings, and should a catastrophic event happen outside of these devices, like even a main break outside the building, extreme pressure can be detected within these devices, and then water can be released out the bottom. And depending on your drainage capabilities, your building, you probably want to get notified when that happens. Sometimes, a constant trickle might be normal, depending on your scenario. So it's been developed because we're trying to minimize the amount of building damage. In fact, we're trying to eliminate it altogether. And so there's two phases of information that can come from this. Number one is it senses increased pressure from what it's normally incurring, and you can be notified then. So you have a choice. You can either go to the Plum Smart portal, or you can have messages sent to your phone or other device in which you'll be told, hey, we're sensing some kind of pressure buildup here. Secondary to that is when it reaches a certain level determined by the owners of this device, this system will also shut itself down. And you will also be notified upon your preferences when that occurs. regardless, you're probably going to want to know when all this is happening, because whoever's managing your building at that time probably want to keep their eye on it, make sure that everything's going well, make sure that the drainage is where it wants to be, and make sure that you can stop it if you want to. Now, in today's world, the system, you can change your preferences, and you can tell it when you want this system to shut itself down. But at this point, you're not able to shut it down remotely through texting or through your mobile device. So more to come on that, no promises, but just like the entire connected line, we are being innovative, and we are thinking ahead very progressively. All right, so how does this all work? First of all, sensors are capturing data, and they're sensing, sensors can capture a variety of data. They can sense movement, they can sense pressure changes, they might even sense temperature. In this instance, they're sensing pressure differences, and then they're also sensing the release of water. Put those two together, and it'll probably tell you how much water exactly based on the opening of that release valve and the pressure built up in the system. That information is gathered and calculated and put in the Zurn gateway and then sent to the cloud. Now, please be assured that your data is highly secure. We use Microsoft Azure for all of our security, and this is the same system that many of our Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies use. And at that point, the information is then presented in a manner that is understandable and valuable to the end user in our Plum Smart portal. You also can opt in to receive messages via text or on a portable device. And you can change those settings as you wish at any point in time. Another thing that you can do is you can choose your subscribers. So step one is you purchase a connected Plum Smart product. And then you are invited to subscribe to the portal, and only then. And at that point, if you want to add additional people to see that information or have access to that and get messages, you can sign those people up too, and then the system will approve or decline based on the qualifications of these people. So highly secure, nobody's getting anybody else's information, nobody else can control what happens with their equipment. With flush valves, we can count how many times it's turned on and off. In other words, we can calculate usage. We can also calculate the volume of water based on how long that flush valve ran. That has a lot of variables depending on the building, the pressure, what floor it may be on, all of that. So why would you want to know that information? Number one, maybe due to water conservation. Maybe you just want to know. Maybe you want to budget. Maybe that information could also be valuable for insight, just general traffic in your restrooms, which also is a direct proportion to the traffic in your entire building. But I would say more importantly, this information would be valuable for somebody that truly wants to know when is the appropriate time to maintain my flush valve. When is the ideal time, not too early, not too late, to replace internal parts? And this will, of course, save costs, so you're not maintaining it too much or replacing your parts too early. More importantly, though, it's avoiding downtime. It's avoiding mishaps before they happen. It's avoiding restroom shutdown times. It's avoiding poor customer care. Great time and money is saved with connected flush valves. So same kind of premise. We have our sensors inside that are looking for changes. And then that information is sent to the secure Zurn gateway and to the cloud. And then it is calculated and presented in a manner that is consumable by the user in a portal. And just like the others, it can be sent via text or to a portable device as well. In its entirety, not only are you looking at the activity that's happening live, but you also can reference what's happened in the past and come to some conclusions based on trends and peaks and valleys. And it gives you a much more accurate insight into the appropriate time to maintain your flush valve. Okay, so faucets. We have connected our AquaFit Stereo series. And let me say that when we connect a product, that connectivity has no effect on how that device, how that product works. It is merely sensing differences. So, same product as even if you didn't have it connected. Same quality, same durability, all that, same functionality. So with connected faucets, same thing. It's detecting how many times that's been turned on and how long it's turned on for. And that gives us a calculation to, determine what our water usage is and maybe give us insight in how we can save some water with those faucets as well. But just like the flush valves, the most important part and the most significant contribution to owning one of these is the insight, knowing exactly when you should maintain this. Not too early and not too late. We don't want downtime. We don't want mishaps. We don't want closed restrooms. And we really don't even want people to think about their faucets. But those that are in the world of maintaining, that information is readily available at their fingertips. So here's a glimpse into our PlumSmart portal. And, it's color-coded. In typical fashion, green is good, it's going, it's working well, everything's normal. Yellow, kind of a warning. Maybe we're approaching that time where we should start thinking about things. And then we have our severe warnings as well. This is when actually something exceeds the thresholds and we want to receive notification on it. And that's something you would determine on your end. What exactly is your threshold? Where do you want to receive those messages? And when do you want to act and take action? So you can adjust those settings at any point in time. If you're getting too many messages, you can reel it back and say, you know what, when it's at this level, that's when I want to see the message. So you can add assigned subscribers. It's very visual, obviously. This is a work in progress, just like all of our connected products. We're looking to expand this line, expand the capabilities, and expand the insights. So the benefits to you will increase and increase. Now, PlumSmart is a pretty straightforward system, but should you need instruction, if you're to take this presentation, you're going to get it on the product training page, and you're going to click that link, step-by-step PlumSmart instructions, you actually could go through all of the instructions for each and every capability within 15 minutes. In fact, less than 15 minutes. So it's pretty easy and user intuitive.
Hi, this is Kim Fairley from Finish Plumbing. Last April, we launched our new Easy Gear-driven sensor faucets. They were designed by taking the best features from some of our most reliable products. We've taken the motor gear-driven operation from our Easy Flush sensor units and the ceramic disc cartridge from our AquaSpec manual faucets, and we've combined them together to create our new Easy Gear technology, ultimately making this the most reliable faucet on the market. So there are three things that we want you to take away for our Easy Gear faucets. That's reliability, precision, and efficiency. So how do we get to the reliability claim? The life of the sensor faucet has been extended by eliminating old compression sealing technology. So basically, we're eliminating the solenoid that can be found in other sensor faucets. Next, we've minimized the amount of moving parts in direct contact with the water path. So when parts are in the water path, that allows the opportunity for dirt and debris to clog the faucet. So we're helping alleviate this problem by only having the cartridge in the water path. These faucets also eliminate water hammer for less wear on the faucets and your entire water line. So finally, we have the ceramic disc cartridge that withstands over 1 million life cycle tests. And this cartridge is backed by a limited lifetime warranty. So some other key features that you should know about are right now these faucets are available in plug-in and hardwire. Battery version is under development, but the hardwire and plug-in are available now. They also are available in polished chrome and brushed nickel finishes. We have some coordinated soap dispensers that are also available in polished chrome and brushed nickel. There's a 30-second timeout feature, and of course, they're lead-free. So in early October, launch kits will be available, and they'll include product samples, display stands, and supporting product literature, including our new Easy Gear brochure that you can see on the right. So on this side, you can see an exploded view of our Easy Gear technology. So another subtle feature is the automatic micro swipe that's available every 12 hours, and this helps remove debris and dirt that can build up on the disc. And so this adds up to 12 years of trouble-free operation. So also, this faucet provides a soft close operation. So it gives you a quiet water flow as it's actuated. So you can check out the full product video on Zurn.com to see the full operation of the Easy Gear technology and how it works.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alejandra Edwards-Garcia, representing World Dryer. I wanted to touch a little bit on the VMAX V2, which was a past launched. It launched in the first quarter of the fiscal year. The improved features that are now found in these models allow any restroom space to stay cleaner for longer periods of time. So to begin, the VMAX V2 now features a new brushless DC motor, which helps extend the life of the dryer up to twice as long. Its modern LED light display enhances the look and feel of the dryer. Furthermore, the LED display indicates when it's time to change the HEPA filter or empty the water tray, which prevents water from pooling on the floor. This is a really great feature because the leading competitors do not have this. Modifications have also been made to the HEPA filter, which can now last up to 3 times longer, and of course, this is dependent on restroom traffic. Original features such as ergonomic design, quiet operation, energy savings, and ADA compliance can still be found within this new model. New product literature such as the customer guide, product sheets, maintenance sheets, and the product video are available on WorldDryer.com. If you have any questions on this product or on any World Dryer related products, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
Hi, this is Nicole Raftery in marketing for Zurn Wilkins, and I wanted to just touch base again on our Zurn Wilkins individual parts to repair kits guide that we launched the last new product launch. We had overhauled over 100 pages of our repair parts guide to be a repair kit guide. So in this, it continues to include all those parts drawings and identify the parts within it, but what we've done is consolidated all of the parts into specially designed repair kits. So it makes it real easy to cross-reference, taking a look at the different repair kits and seeing which items are in those repair kits, making it easy to identify what you might need for a specific repair for your Zurn Wilkins valve. So it really just eases that stress of finding all the parts necessary to make the repair, and also just simplifies the business transaction by not having multiple parts being sent out. So this has been available, and it is up on Zurn.com, as well as on each individual product pages. We'll have the specific pages for that product line available there that you can cross-reference, and it's also uploaded on Zix, where you can download as well as get printed copies sent out to you. So we just encourage you to continue to promote, to move your customers to the purchasing repair kits containing all the parts they might need for their Zurn Wilkins products.
All right, and now we're going to break into our present launches. What's currently happening right now?
Hello again, it's Nicole Raftery. I wanted to talk to you about our upcoming launch of our Pressure 2 ZW5000 series pressure reducing valve. This is a field adjustable fire valve and both hose and floor control valves. So you may be familiar with our Z3000 series of field adjustable valves, but what we've done here with our engineers has really taken this valve to meet what has been needed in the marketplace, offering really the widest range of flow performance out of allowing for any replacement of our competitor valves with this new valve. Key features to this is the low torque. It's only 9 feet-of-pound of torque to field adjust this valve, as opposed to our competitor that most are probably familiar with is Elkhart in place, which is about 15 pounds. So there's a big difference there, making it really easy to make that adjustment as needed. It's definitely much more compact. The valve at the ZW5000 in the open position is about 14 inches from top to bottom, as compared to our Z3000, which I believe was about in the 18-inch range, and our competitor is even just a little over 14 when in the open position. So we're really meeting that need for that compact design to fit in those, very few spaces where the fire systems are being forced into smaller spaces every time. So being able to have this compact design really is key for the customer in this place. With this, the tamper-proof shield, you can see there on the valves on the right. It's a kind of a little plastic-looking covering that's over there that comes standard. And in new construction, you can just take those 2 screws that you can see there on the right, and that shield will drop down out of the way to really make those adjustments very easy in the field. For the firefighting crew, that's an actual breakaway piece of plastic that's easy for them to break away to make those quick in-field adjustments. With this, we also designed a larger hand wheel up on the top for ease of operation, so the firefighters with their gloves on can really open and get control on this valve quite easily. Along with this comes a lightweight aluminum adjusting rod that is included and can fit right in those holes you see up there at the top to make those adjustments, but it's also something pretty standard that's in everyone, a screwdriver will fit right in there as well, and you can make those quick and easy adjustments. It's going to be available in angle or an in-line globe body with both grooved or threaded connections. These valves regulate pressure under both flow and no-flow conditions. And as you can see on the ZW5004, all the way on the right with the floor control valve, the tamper-resistant integral supervisory switch is standard on all our floor control valves. So we're asking you to start your spec conversion now. We've been showing this valve at fire shows this year, and we should be launching in probably August to September. If you have any questions about the valve, please reach out to our fire team. We've got Will Allgood and Mike Mellis out there, and we also do on Zix have a one-sheet that's available to order or download right now prior to launch. So that gives you quick information about this valve. So.
Hello, Jill Neg. I want to talk product marketing for SiteWorks and Rough Plumbing here in Erie, Pennsylvania. I want to talk to you about our stainlessdrains.com acquisition. The acquisition not only increases our product breadth, but it also improves our stainless steel lead times, as well as add some more custom options to our stainless steel products. Products that we are now offering are sanitary drains, area drains and cleanouts, and linear drainage, and a lot of different custom options. These are specific to the food processing, commercial, industrial verticals. Orders will ship out of our Dallas region. SKUs that we have come standardized on are available in Exapta. For any custom products or Exapta ordering for spec drain, you will want to speak with Dan Haas, and for flow-through, Chris Brink. Our stainless steel catalog has been printed and shipped and available on Zurn.com as well as on Zix for order of hard copies. Here's a brief showing of what the nomenclature will look like for you in our stainless catalog. We standardized on the Z1800 series. As you know, that was already a product line we had. We switched the spec sheets and the products from stainlesssteeldrains.com to the 1800 series. As you'll see here is a sanitary drain, and it's an example of the Z1800 12B. You'll notice in our stainless steel drainage catalog now where we switched the products in the 1800s to the stainlessdrains.com. In the gray bar at the top, it'll say new, and it'll also have the stainlesssteeldrains.com original nomenclature. As you will see, it has an SDC number. So if you're working with a customer that's worked with stainless drains in the past, it'll make it an easy cross-reference for you. Then we have the area drains, which are in the 1700 series in 6, 8, and 10-inch sizes. As an example here, it's the Z1706. 6-inch round is image. Also note that all of our stainless drain products now come with a bead blast finish. Also, we'll be offering 2 types of floor sinks. We're keeping our original Z1750s in our line, but have also added this Z1750-SDC for stainlessdrains.com. There's also some new features that are added as well. As you'll see under there, the magnetic easy lock and the butterfly valve. Major issues, especially in food processing and commercial industries, is that sediment baskets get discarded, thrown away, or removed, and then debris is heading down the main trunk line. With the new Easy Lock easy stop lock and butterfly valves that helps prevent the removal of the baskets without the building owner or manager doing so. It's just an added extra feature for our customers. The technical information on those features are available in the back of the stainless steel product guide. Here's a close-up of the stainless steel customer guide. Again, it is available on Zurn.com on the product pages, as well as in Zix for hard copy order. Product pages are on Zurn.com. Spec sheets are on Zurn.com. Sell sheets, brochures, product samples, and videos are all in process. So stay tuned to your Zurn Wire and rep announcements and QMI calls for more information.
Thanks, Jill. This is John Good, the Digital Specification Innovation Manager here at Zurn. As Cassandra was talking about earlier with connected products, we are excited to share that the connected products can now be specified through InSpec. We've added the products to the urinals, water closets, flush valves, lavatories, faucets, and the backflow preventers categories. All of these products can be found by using the drop-down filter at the top of the window labeled Connected/Smart Product. So it makes it a little easier for you to filter those products. The team has also added a hand dryer product configurator to the system. This new addition is slightly different from the other product models in the sense that the system asks the user to use a scaling system to rank their priorities. They can rank them based on their needs for energy savings, sound sensitivity, washroom hygiene, and heated air for user comfort. Once you've selected a series, you're able to select a cover finish and add any additional accessories that you might need. We've also gone through and updated or included a new PEX plumbing configurator to InSpec. So users now have the option to customize a PEX plumbing system, installation style, connection type, and fitting material. So after those simple selections, InSpec will include specification sheets for all applicable connections, rings, pipes, and if selected, a manifold. Finally, we've made some adjustments to our server configuration to improve the load time when launching the configurator from the portal. When we first started, the load time was around 30 seconds for that specific portion to launch, and we're now down to an average of 6 seconds. So we're trying our best to get you the specification you need for a period of time. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is Adam from Creative Services. I'm happy to share with you guys the new Zix literature fulfillment site. We have overhauled the site to kind of give it a more visually appealing look and help you guys stay more organized in looking for your literature when you need it. We have a new left-hand navigation that improves usability, filtering, and provides easy access to materials you need. We have a new search bar at the top. So if you know the name of the product that you're looking for, you can search for it and then go ahead and save it in your favorites if it's something that you order frequently. The site has been designed to align with our 9 business categories, and we've included larger thumbnails so that for easier access to seeing what it is that you're ordering, as we've got some feedback on that in the past being kind of difficult. One of the new cool features on this site is for the Zurn associates out there that are ordering that need business cards. There's a ordering system through the new fulfillment site that you can order your own cards, and they get sent to our printer directly, and they ship them out to you directly. So it should be a more efficient, easy way for you guys to get your cards. For all the current users of Zix, your account has been migrated over, and you have the same access you did before. Anybody out there that needs access that doesn't currently have an account, you can go to zix.zurn.com. There's a registration button on that page. Click it and register, and you'll be granted access to order your materials.
Cassandra here again, talking about the present launches of marketing. And beyond your typical brochures, sales sheets, specification sheets for all new products, we once in a while bring out a new case study. And I'm really excited to announce this case study about Fix. So it features the Fort Worth School District. and they had a huge lab renovation for all their science labs. So FIX is a great point-of-view system that neutralizes assets, and it not only is convenient to install, but it also saves space, time, and money. So if you have a chance, check out this case study and make sure that you also check out other case studies and informational materials on the Zurn YouTube channel, as well as featured on our website. In the banner, I think you'll find it there as well. So check it out and keep the communication lines open as well. If there's any marketing that you see you would like done, or you have a great customer that would be open to having a case study, we certainly would like to hear from you. And now we're going to get into our future launches. And as I stated, we don't have any definite timelines. Sometimes we have estimates, but keep your eyes and ears open. This section is for your awareness more than anything.
Hi, this is Kim Fairley again with Finish Plumbing. So this fall, we're expanding our Easy Gear platform with the launch of our new Easy Gear flush valve. So earlier you heard me talk about our Easy Gear faucets, and so now we're expanding to include our flush valve. So there are three key things again that we want you to take away, and that's reliability, precision, and efficiency. So again, we've taken the motor gear driven operation from our reliable Easy Flush units and the ceramic dish cartridge from our AquaSpec faucets, and we've combined them for our new Easy Gear technology, and we've incorporated this into the flush valve. So they're designed to withstand over 1 million cycle tests as well. So when it comes to precision, the flush valve has been equipped with next generation IR sensor that delivers a precise forward and downward angled sensor rain detection for a better flush. So there's no jockeying around all over the place trying to find the right spot for a flush. We have figured it out, so you have a precise sensor range detection. When it comes to efficiency, the flush valves come standard with our Go Blue chemical resistant parts that last 8 to 10 times longer than traditional rubber components. So the diaphragms, gaskets, and seals save building owners maintenance and water costs due to less wear, run-ons, and links. So just to highlight other few key features is the Easy Gear technology and then the modern aesthetics. So right now, we have more modern aesthetics with our piston flush valve. So with this new Easy Gear-driven flush valve, we're able to elevate our diaphragm flush valve with a new sleek top mount design. So we think it'll really help elevate the look of the restroom space. Also, this flush valve offers some labor savings with easy access to the batteries and controls, and it's also IP65 or waterproof compliant. So be on the look for our new Easy Gear flush valve this fall.
Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to talk to you. This is Silvano with SiteWorks Commercial Development in Charlotte. I wanted to talk to you about our expansion of the Fog Scepter family. As most of you are aware, we launched the Fog Scepter Z250H a couple of years ago. That's a 100 GPM hydromechanical interceptor, built just like our Pro Scepters and backed by the same lifetime warranty. But now I'm thrilled to announce that we've added 2 more products, the 50 and the 75 gallon per minute units. This will give you a full complement of products to go head-to-head against shear and compete more effectively against them. As you know, the Fog Scepter was launched against the Great Basin 250, but we were missing the 75 and the 50, the smaller units. So these are now being manufactured. We're going to start stocking them in Ontario, California. Over the first 2 weeks of August, we'll have additional stock in Dallas, Texas, as well as Atlanta, Georgia, and then shortly after that in Chicago. Just like a regular Fog Scepter, these will be shipped as completed units. The Fog Scepter comes with extension collars and frames and covers. The Z50 and 75 will have the same fiberglass frame and cover and shipped on a pallet. We've done pretty extensive testing on all of these. Both the 75 and the 50, as well as the 250, are all PDI G101 approved as hydromechanical interceptors. In addition, the Fogceptor Z250H, we've also tested it in series to be able to deliver 99% removal efficiency to meet Miami-Dade code compliance in Florida. To put it in perspective, PDI only requires 90% removal, and our Fogceptors all deliver over that, but because of Miami-Dade's new regulations, we felt that we needed even better performance, so the two in series for the Z250H meet that. And we will test the 75 and the 50 later to see if we can get even improved performance over that. In the meantime, though, we will have stock ready to ship in early August, and this will allow stocking distributors also to take some product in if you wish to, as well as if there are any wholesalers in the area that are stocking that terrible product from Shear, they now have the opportunity to stock our full complement of products for us. To start with, we're going to have 10 units of each in each of the service centers, and we'll be increasing that as demand requires it. Also, finally, we have updated the Fogceptor brochure. It's on the Zurn Green Turtle landing page. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see the new Fogceptor family brochure, which includes the 75 and the 50, as well as the 250 that you're all familiar with. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
Hi, this is Nicole Rafter again. I wanted to talk to you about a future upcoming launch that's looking probably about September timeframe, but we wanted to give you some information about it. It's our 20XL First Fit Pressure Reducing Valve. This has been designed in this compact design for ease of installation. So if you are familiar with our NR3XL, this one in comparison in size is substantially smaller and compact to really fit those short lay lengths to fit in those tight spaces. It's an economically and ideal for the residential construction, and it's going to be available in sizes 3/4 inch and 1 inch, and our body connection options are going to be single union, double union, and integral PEX connections in both expansion style and the crimp style. So with this upcoming launch, we'll be the first to be able to offer an expansion PEX regulator. So that'll be really excited for that in the marketplace. So just wanted to give you a little bit of information about it, and we'll give you further as we get closer to a launch date.
Thanks, Nicole. So instead of requiring users to start a inspect project from a blank slate, myself and the development team is working very closely with our sales team to provide users with building solutions templates. We'll be creating templates for 13 building types, including a template specifically designed for connected products. Just another way to increase the speed to specification for a whole building. We've updated several spec drain product models within the system to make specifying the products much easier. When a base model is selected, now a new section appears beneath, which allows the user to check a box to select the suffix options that need to be specified. We're also working hard in the first phase of ITM file creation, which consists of new files for carriers specifically. These files are used primarily for prefabrication purposes and will be available through InSpec in addition to BIMobject.com. Finally, we are working on the creation of a new user dashboard that all users will see when they log in. Currently, when you log in, you are redirected to the project list page. And what we're developing now will display recently modified projects, clear navigation to the features that you're using, announcements, and much more. So stay tuned for those updates. Thank you.
So Cassandra Worcester here again, talking live product training. We just hosted a live training course here in Milwaukee, and we had 39 students. These courses fill up quick. Usually when I send out the course invitation, within 36, 48 hours, it's filled. So just want to give you a heads up that the next one is coming in Erie, Pennsylvania, October 15th through the 17th, and it's going to feature all 25 Zurn top product lines with the value prop, how it works, features and benefits, design and specify. This is good for brand new employees or people that are new to the industry, but it's also great for seasoned employees. I have many students that come back because they just feel like they need a refresh. They've been out in the field and they've heard about things and now they want to come back and learn, and it kind of puts 2 and 2 together for them. So that course as well, just like Milwaukee, pretty much has a 36 student capacity. It's ideal for Zurn sales and customer care type people, but I've seen people in finance and leadership and on the executive committee attend it as well. It's also great for reps, obviously. We want to educate you about our products, and we want you to understand all the features and benefits and why we choose to innovate the way things we do. And then also, you know, miscellaneous. If we have partners that want to attend, that's encouraged as well. So, you know, keep your eyes and ears open for that invite. It hasn't gone out. It hasn't even been created, to be honest with you. It's probably going to be sent out in August as we approach that October deadline a little bit closer. So in addition, as you hopefully are aware, this new product launch also has a live component to it. We are hosting events next week in Atlanta on Tuesday and Dallas on Thursday. We still have availability in those courses. So if you are interested in joining and you haven't RSVP'd yet, either respond to my invite and click on the RSVP to get yourself listed, or contact me direct and I'll make sure that you get a seat in that course. So once again, all new products, just new products in this case, will be discussed with our product experts. We'll have the products there. You can pass them around, take them apart, put them together. And then we also have a bonus seminar about our connected products. So that's actually, if you arrive in time the day before our event, please join us for that. And we're also hosting dinner as well. So with that, that pretty much concludes our new product launch webinar. Thanks for your interest in Zurn products.